Welcome back and hello if you are new. So as I'm sure you guys have seen, I've brought back my Apocalyptic Anniversaries. And when I was looking through the various sort of landmarks, when things are kind of celebrating their anniversaries, one I couldn't ignore. I thought I had to have a mention for DECAPITATED's absolutely fantastic record. It's one of my all-time favorite records, particularly in the world of death metal. I think this album is just an absolute masterpiece, front to back, 100%. So join me today as we celebrate the 15th anniversary of DECAPITATED's Organic Hallucinosis. So this is the fourth album by DECAPITATED. It's also the last to feature, the only one to feature Kovan, the last to feature Martin Rigiel, and sadly Vitek's final performance before he died aged 23. One of the best drummers ever, particularly in death metal. It's 32 minutes long, and I like to call it the Rain in Blood of technical death metal because there's just not 1 second of this album that is wasted. The band also challenged the idea of actually playing the instrument and looking at kind of more unorthodox ways of creating dynamics within the song. I'm talking, I guess, particularly on guitar. Bends, pinch harmonics, dive bombs, slides, all this sort of stuff, even palm muting that really does kind of push it to that next level, I think. For example, on the slide aspect, you've got Revelation of Existence, The Trip. Then you've got kind of these bends on Day 69. And there's an amazing dive bomb that finishes the final track of the album. I also think that there's a very big differentiation in Kovan's vocals, and he is personally my favourite vocalist that DECAPITATED have had. I think that his diction is, almost becomes like another element of the band in terms of a rhythm, and he's like, walking now with no place to... Organic Hallucinosis also highlights the ridiculously tight nature of this band. Every single member I find was like dead on the nail at stopping somewhere. If you needed a great example is Post-Organic. I also think that you have to kind of give it to Vitek. This is Vitek's album. His drumming is just unbelievable. And I think that Day 69, it's I think world renowned in the death metal community as one of the best drum solos in a death metal song ever. But really what underpins Organic Hallucinosis for me is that sense of atmosphere. And I kind of like to call this the industrial trance, which is that sort of, I think it's the clang of the bass and the kind of like, repetitive hammer-ons that the guitar might kind of create, and it does create this sort of like sense of suspended reality. It's perhaps one of my most listened to albums ever, and I would say one of the finest records in death metal over the last 15 years. So celebrate its 15th anniversary with me today. So I hope you guys enjoyed this second Apocalyptic Anniversaries video. I'm really enjoying bringing this back, I'll be honest. Let me know what you think. Let me know what some of your memories are with this album. It's a fantastic record, and I urge anyone to listen to it if you haven't listened to it just yet. Other than that, I'll see you very soon, and take care, my friends.